She got 20 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Well, we got to get out of here. We come back from break. We're going to be talking about all about Christmas mayhem of the murderous kind. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this.
Hi, Tom Bodette. If you can hear me, then you have an internet connection, which means you can do cool things online, like listen to streaming radio, obviously, or watch a video of a monkey washing a cat. Let your freak flag fly. Or you can book a room at a great price at Motel6.com. Isn't the internet wonderful? Everything you want right at your fingertips, and whoa, did not need to see that. I'm Tom Bodette for Motel 6, and we'll leave the light on for you.
Unexpected reactions to smart financial decisions brought to you by feedthepig.org.
Well, I finally did it. My student loan is totally paid off.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. I paid more than the minimum each month, and soon enough, it was gone.
So you're just giving up?
Giving up on what?
The life of luxury. Egyptian cotton, caviar Thursdays, designer everything.
What are you talking about?
Our plan. What happened to winning the lottery and mastering the art of the perfect mimosa? Hosting galas, wearing enough jewelry to require a bodyguard, vacationing in the French Riviera, and then buying it.
I just thought maybe it was time to prepare for my future. You know, set some financial goals, make some smart investments, open a 401k.
Financial goals? Investments? A 401k? You are horrifying right now. Listen, if winning the lottery were easy, everyone would do it.
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
Northern Tool and Equipment.
So me and the boys head out to tailgate today and find some other fans in our spot.
Well, it happens.
Cheering for the wrong team.
Oh, this is war.
Even worse, they've got this couch set up and everything.
A couch?
Yeah, it's sectional.
All right, first thing, don't ever use the word sectional again.
Done.
Second, I want you to grab a 4,700-pound tow chain with J-hook and grab hammer. Throw that on the back of your truck.
Got it.
Now you're going to Hail Mary the J-hook over the end of that couch. Time to find a better spot for your new friends.
That should do it.
There's no problem a little horsepower can't solve. Northern Tool and Equipment.
Taking a family of 5 to the amusement park can cost a small fortune.
Oh, yeah. So to save some money, we thought, hey, let's bring the amusement park to us. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Step right up, young man. Are you ready to ride the Wacky Waterfall?
That's just the bathtub with the shower head running.
Nope, it's the Wacky Waterfall.
It's the shower, Dad.
Waterfall.
Wacky.
There's an easier way to save. To get a free rate quote, go to geico.com. Then buy online, over the phone, or at your local Geico office.
Green light. Hey, girl. School zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on 2 things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
And welcome back to After Hours AM, the Criminal Code. I'm your host, Joel Sturgis. Right along with me,
Eric Olson. And
Dr. Cliff.
Oh, there we are. Woo! Sweated there for a second going, okay, where'd she go? We reconnected on Skype. Hopefully,
that was my fault.
A much better connection, which it already sounds like it is. And, of course, I want everyone to go over to thecriminalcode.com. Check it out. It's your one-stop shop for all things cool. That is true crime. That's also Dr. Cole's very own website. So check that out. And I also want everyone to go to the Aurora School of Music this coming Saturday between the hours of 5 to 9 Eastern. You can check out Eric Olson's benefit for furthering music in school, and it's a really great cause. So check that out. Live streaming, and it's in Eric's father's name, Raymond Olson. So this is also to memorialize him as well, because we lost him last July, Eric, not this last one, but the one
very
before.
good. Yes,
so,
last July 1st.
and he was a big champion of the arts in school. So check that out and donate if you got a few bucks. So that being said, it is time for your Christmas time debauchery.
Oh yes, just hear those sleigh bells jingling. Get it? The holidays are a time for unbridled joy and deep rumination as we ponder the meaning of the season and the passage of another year. But while Christmas time brings out the best in most of us, with family and friends gathered near, it brings out the worst in some of us, the dark in the season of light. Here are 4 tales of holiday murder and mayhem to chill the warmest soul. All right, we begin with the Los Feliz, the famous Los Feliz murder house. In the 1950s, Dr. Harold Pearlson, his wife Lillian, and their children Judy, Debbie, and Joel moved into a 3-story Spanish revival home in Los Feliz. I guess we can say the address. It's not a secret. 2475 Glendower Place. Sounds like a dream home for the seemingly perfect family. By the end of the decade, the facade would crumble. On December 6th, 1959, at around 4:30 a.m., Harold bludgeoned his wife to death with a ball-peen hammer. I always like that, ball-peen hammer. What the heck is a peen? I guess it's
for shaping metal.
The ball. All right.
Yes.
Makes perfect sense. Next, he went to his eldest daughter's room and hit her with the hammer. Lillian died before she could even scream, but not Judy. Her screams woke up her 2 younger siblings and half the neighborhood. Though she had a likely skull fracture, Judy managed to escape her father and ran to the neighbors for help. Harold told Debbie to go back to sleep. This is a nightmare. Oh, my God. No comments yet. No comments. The younger children were waiting on the first floor when neighbor Marshall Ross arrived. Ross went upstairs and found Harold covered in blood. And who told him to leave me alone? Leave me alone. I'm covered in blood. The doctor went to the bedroom, swallowed handfuls of pills, and laid down until the pills did their job. LAPD arrived about 15 minutes later at 5:15. Harold was alive, but just barely, and wouldn't last until the paramedics arrived. Judy was treated for her injuries while Joel and Debbie were unharmed. Lillian's family took custody of the children, and a year later, the house was sold at a probate auction. Then the story gets quite odd. So I turn it over now to Dr. Clarissa Cole. She can fill in the details. Certainly we are interested in her thoughts on the motive and the strangeness of after the house was sold. It was actually recently bought again, I guess, a few years ago. But I won't say that.
It's crazy to me. So this house I can see being sold at, a very low rate to the earliest bidder after something like that. And that's pretty common, right? Is that something gruesome happens in a home and then they just want to get rid of it. But this is the weird part, right? So these people, the Enriquez family, Emily and Julian Enriquez, bought the house, right? And it's a mansion. It's a full-on mansion in the Los Angeles area. Yeah, big old place. And the Enriquez family never moved in. Oh. And when Emily died in 1994, her son Rudy inherited it, and he never moved in either. He said, I don't want to know, or I don't know, I don't want to live there, don't even want to stay there. And he used the house for quote-unquote storage, and that's it.
Oh, dang. Why? Because the murders?
Yeah, and so this mansion essentially sat completely unchanged since 1960. And if you go online, if you want to look up Los Feliz murder house is really the search criteria, you'll see pictures through the windows of this house. And I don't know if creepy is the right word, but my gosh, nothing changed. There is still a Christmas tree with Christmas presents, all the furnishings. It looks pretty much untouched.
Just
There's
like
still
the
television.
Yeah. Decades. This was into the 2000. This was as recently as 13 to 15.
15, yeah, almost 2015. Supposedly, it was exactly how
creepy.
it was.
I'm looking at the pictures.
They put some sheets like over some of the stuffed furniture. There's some sheets thrown over the furniture, but other than that, I mean, it's pristine, really, from that era. Like, it's crazy. But the weirdest part about it, right, is that people are saying that the original family, the one where he murdered his wife and tried to murder his children, they were Jewish. So people didn't think they celebrated Christmas.
Oh, well, they do, evidently.
Yeah, so where did the Christmas tree and the Christmas presents come from? There's a can of SpaghettiOs in there that you can clearly see in the kitchen, but SpaghettiOs weren't introduced until 1965.
Oh, I see what you're saying. There's some
stuff. There's some stuff out of place, but for the most part, it is exactly how it likely was.
One of the theories is that at some point someone rented the house and came in there, and that's why where the tree came from and where the SpaghettiOs that didn't come into existence till 1965. But even that's a fair amount of time after the crime, right?
Oh gosh,
several years.
Well, and Julian Enriquez said that Rudy Enriquez said that they did use it for storage. So, he could have put other things in there that maybe didn't belong. And lots of Jewish families, hate to break it to you, do actually have Christmas presents or Hanukkah presents or a tree. They do both. So it absolutely could have been theirs. But I mean, this house didn't sell again until Rudy died, I guess, in 2015, and he had no children, no heirs. So they're saying back on the market, or it's going to be back on the market?
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. You could buy it.
It looked like it was purchased in 2015.
Did they say how much?
Yeah, it was 2-point-something million.
Wow. Yeah, and because of where it is. So, I mean, this is a classic sort of family annihilator situation. It's the classic family annihilator, and he was going to, who knows, I'm not sure what the motive was, since he died and his wife died. Maybe financial problems is what leading the pack usually with that, but the children didn't die. So
I mean, how lame is that, though, to be killing people and say it's just a dream, go back to sleep? Really? Who's gonna believe that? You're gonna roll a hammer.
Well, they were kids.
Well, I understand that, but you'd think they'd be like, no, it's not, you're killing people, it's not a dream.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how much like stress there is around the holidays. Although the biggest month apparently for family annihilations is August.
Why?
The theory is that most family annihilations happen when the parents are separated already. Okay. And so the father often has custody of the children over the summers.
Oh, I thought maybe it's because the back to school costs.
No, giving the children back is they think a trigger.
Oh,
for it,
man! Yeah. Sometimes you just want to give them back. Like, no, to take these kids. Oh.
I know, right? Yours again.
Just go ahead, take them. Okay, all right. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.
So, I mean, this is just I'm surprised that they never did anything with the house. That is interesting to me.
It's very strange because, like you say, it's valuable. It became more and more valuable over time as things appreciated. And boy, people were really freaked out. Now, it's not only that the murders took place there, which is, bad enough. That's creepy. But yeah, it's been investigated quite a bit as being haunted. It is reputed to be quite haunted. And that is the actual house that the murder house from American Horror Story is based on.
Yeah,
I had heard that. Yes, I can't say that I would be. My first reaction was, "Oh my gosh, look at all the antiques! I totally want to move in." So that's me.
Would you care that people were bludgeoned to death there?
No.
You wouldn't worry about it being haunted.
No.
You won't worry about someone waking you up going, Clarissa.
I've been in places that are supposedly haunted before, and I usually go, not now. That's about it.
Not now. I have a splitting headache, Clarissa.
I'm busy. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not worried about it. I'm busy.
Yeah. I know. I got no time for that. Yeah.
I don't get freaked out by stuff like that. It might have been a little freaky cleaning certain things out. I think that would be weird.
Well, like the brain
especially
matter.
Christmas presents. Yeah. So, hopefully that would be cleaned up.
Yeah, you just never know.
Yeah. So it would have been a little creepy cleaning it out, but other than that, no, not scared.
Well, Well, you got that going on right there. That's your first story of murderous debauchery on Christmas.
Yes.
Want to add anything? You mentioned Family Annihilator. Maybe people don't know exactly what that is. Maybe just give a quick description.
Yeah, a family annihilator is a specific type of mass murderer. So a mass murderer is somebody that